Yeah, that works. Hi guys, got some junk here that's due to go in the rubbish bin or the recycling, and I just thought let's make a rubber band powered car out of it first. Got a cardboard tube, quite a firm one. I think that was the inside of either cling film or cooking foil or something like that. Something out of the kitchen anyway. That's a tomato ketchup container, and that's a pen, which doesn't work. So my plan is to tape that straight on there, put some holes in the back here for the axle to go through, and cut a hole there so we can actually wrap the rubber band around the axle. Push the rubber band all the way up through here, and at the front end we'll cut this pen up so we can use that as the axle tube for the front axle, and we'll either glue that or tape that straight on the front there. And that'll also be where we can attach the rubber band. Just the usual, tie it around there, and that'll hold it at the front. So what shall we do first? I think I'll just cut this. Need to cut the end off it because that goes narrow at the end. We want it at the wide point there. I'll probably leave that bit on. So I'll just saw that off with an ordinary hacksaw. So a bit of wood to rest it on. Okay, that should do. I'll use my usual bamboo skewer or barbecue skewer as the axle, and I've got one of my CD wheels on there already with the plastic bottle tops in the middle, just hot glued in place. So that should be all right there. Might need to just trim that out a little bit where there's a bit of Okay, so that's our front axle tube. This we need to cut a hole in and push some holes through for the axle. Okay, there is a seam going along the edge of the bottle or container. So if I line it up with that seam, widen that up a little bit. Yeah, that should be all right. All right, need to cut a hole in that as well so we can get down there. So we can get down there and get to the rubber band and to the axle. So Mind your fingers doing this. Okay, so just check we can actually, we should be able to reach the axle through there. Right, it would have been nice if that was just a bit smaller and fitted inside, but it doesn't. So I think I should use some duct tape and go around the outside. There we are, duct taped in place. I just happen to have some nice red duct tape. At the other end, I want to attach that. I could probably duct tape that in place as well, couldn't I? Ah, that's got a bit of a bend in it just there. That's not good. It's got a definite turn on it that way. I have to even it up, I think. We'll find out when we try and race it. If it goes off to one side, we'll have to bend it a bit more. And then the other thing is, we need to get the rubber band through there, don't we? That's probably making it a lot harder than it needed to be. I think if I'd have just hot glued it in place, it would have been easy. Because what we need to do now is get the rubber band, or enough rubber bands, to go all the way along there. So I'll join some together. I've joined 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rubber bands together there, which I think is too many. But we'll start off with 6. I'll try and feed them in there. Push them in. It would have been much easier to have just glued that. There we are. Right, well, all I'm going to do is put that over there for now. Yeah, that's much too long, really. will probably happen is every time we let it go, it's going to shoot off up into the tube and be difficult to get to. Oh well, might be lucky, it might stop there. Right, okay, I need 3 more wheels. There we are. Or I should have said, hey presto, shouldn't I? 3 more wheels. They're all basically the same. CDs, bottle caps, and then bamboo skewer up the middle. You could glue a little bit of bamboo skewer onto the axle there at a T shape, so you've got a little hook to hook the rubber band onto. I'm just going to wrap it round itself so it holds itself in place. Only problem with doing that, it's a bit difficult for you to see what I just did. But you just wrap it so the rubber band goes over the top of itself and that holds it in place. So I think that's going to work. That's certainly freewheeling nicely. That's a very long rubber band, so we could probably get some very long runs with this. But for practicality, we're just going up and down the kitchen. Off we go. I think it might go left a bit. That looks like it's still turning left. Let's see if we can straighten that a bit. Oh. Yeah, that was going very much left. Right, try that again, see if I've managed to straighten it up a bit. I've overdone it actually. Yeah. We'll get there in the end. Oh yes, nice and straight. Camera this time. Yeah, that works. Yes, that works. So, summary time, what have we got? 4 CDs or DVDs, 8 plastic bottle tops, hot glued to the centre of the CDs. The axles are bamboo or barbecue skewers. Front axle tube is a ball pen tube that we've just taped in place. The rubber band also goes round that tube to anchor it at this end. This is a cardboard tube that had either cling film or kitchen foil, something like that on it. That's a plastic ketchup container that we've cut a big hole in so we can access the rubber band and the axle. We push 2 holes through one from either side for the axle to go through. Oh, and we taped the cardboard tube onto the neck of the plastic container, plastic bottle. And that's it. It's a nice long car, so you can put lots of rubber bands down the middle. We're doing 8 meters here, end to end, but it could clearly go much further. So, nice, simple car made from rubbish or scrap. Job done.